Good morning. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please stand as the NJROTC comes forward with our colors. I would also like to ask for Jana Jahan, Student Government President, to lead us with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready. Present. Colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, would the William Floyd High School Chorus graduating seniors please come forward to sing the Star Spangled Banner?
Present. Colors.
In green.
At this time, I would like to welcome all of our district office, all of our administrators, and our members of the Board of Education. President, Mr. Bob Vecchio. Vice President Jean Ann Dawson. Trustees April Coppola, Tom Gross, Rob Waring, Lorraine Mentz, and Robert Tajani. I would also like to welcome, on the behalf of the students, the graduates, their honored guests, teachers who they invited to attend their graduation. Ms. Tammy Adams from Floyd Academy. Mr. Dominic Casoria, Floyd High School. Jennifer Endress, William Floyd High School. Mr. John Keenan, William Floyd High School. Mr. Eric Christensen, William Floyd High School. Mr. Matthew Ferlani, William Floyd Middle School. Ms. Alyssa Winio Fernandez, Floyd Middle School. Ms. Maria Brandis, William Packer. Mr. Joseph Coleman, William Packer. Ms. Ginny Lucarello Duda, Mauritius Elementary. And Ms. Tony Rose Taddeo Massey, Tanger Smith Elementary. They also had invited guests who could not make it here today because of the rain date. Ms. Gina Kuhn from William Floyd Middle School. Ms. Michelle Deach, William Packer Middle School. Ms. Julie Guzzett, John Hobart Elementary. Ms. Deb Cook, Nathaniel Woodhull. And Mr. Gary LeMay, also from William Floyd Middle School. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. John DiBenedetto, Principal of Floyd Academy.
Please be seated. Good morning, graduates of the class of 2018. As you sit here this morning on the threshold of life beyond William Floyd High School, it may be hard to fathom that you have your entire future ahead of you. It is my hope when you saw yourselves this morning in the mirror, adorning your cap and gown, the reflection looking back at you was to someone who fully appreciates the opportunities and possibilities that await you. This will prove to be a driving force as you move forward in life. However, the time has come, and as young adults moving on to the next phases of your life, do not let go of the foundation of who you are, the things you find humorous, interesting, motivating, and thoughtful. These characteristics that have shaped you into the young adults that you are today. As you leave Floyd to explore the world and live your life, always remember your roots and always remember who you are. Gandhi once said, "We must be the change we wish to see." It is my sincere hope that you understand with your education comes tremendous responsibility to foster progress with the ultimate goal of making the world a better place. As you observe your growth throughout the years, our future is in great hands. As you celebrate your graduation later with your family and friends, remember, the best gift one can receive for graduation is the gift of possibility. Your high school careers have demonstrated there are no boundaries for you. As you sit here this morning on the threshold of life beyond William Floyd High School, remember, you have your entire future ahead of you. Each of you holds a new chance for a new beginning. Class of 2018, I wish for each of you a life to be richer, more rewarding, and fulfilling beyond your wildest dreams. I extend my sincere congratulations to the class of 2018. At this time, let's invite Mr. Floyd back to the podium.
Before I say my last few words to the seniors, I want to make an announcement about the graduation rate. Last year at this time, we announced a William Floyd history graduation rate at 82% in June. I want to congratulate these seniors for 85.22% graduation rate. So congratulations, graduates. Today you have reached a milestone in your lives. Graduation is the culmination of hard work, dedication, and successes and failures along the way. The fact that you are here today proves that you have overcome all of the obstacles that you may have met along that way. And now you can stop to realize the impact of your achievement. As you reflect on the past 12 years of your education, take a minute to think of how much you have grown as a student, but more importantly, as a person. You have grown into more independent, confident, and self-aware young men and women who are more aware of your emerging strengths and powers as people. You realize now that with education and knowledge, you do have the power to make change. The world needs you and your change. But with that knowledge comes a bit of fear of the unknown. But do not be afraid. Put any fear of the future or of the unknown aside and trust in your abilities. Use what you have learned here at William Floyd to continue growing as a person. Learn as much as you can. Participate as much as you can. And let the world know that you are here and that you are a force, but be a force for good. Do it all with courage. And take your courage from the words of Thomas Paine, who said, "I admire the man that can smile in trouble, that can gather strength from distress, and grow grave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink. But he whose heart is firm and whose conscience approves his conduct will pursue his principles unto death." You have already achieved great things here at William Floyd. From your history-making all-girls top 10, to your winning sports teams and clubs, and your more mature and dignified manner in our high school, you have already shown that you can make change. Don't stop here. Make your presence known and make yourselves proud, because you have already made all of us proud. All of us here at William Floyd wish you the best of luck. Congratulations, class of 2018. At this time, I would like to introduce Board President, Mr. Robert Vecchio.
Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Education, to our graduates, congratulations to the class of 2018. You're soon to become alumni of the William Floyd School District. For some of you, your next step in your journey in life is to higher education. Others, you're going to get right into careers and maybe entrepreneurs. But for a select few of you, you're going to go on to serve our nation in our armed forces after graduation. To give you an idea of how special that is, according to a Wall Street Journal article, 70% of high school seniors in America are not eligible to enlist into the nation's military. Out of the remaining 30%, 1% decide to enlist. Half of 1% of the U.S. population serve, protect, and defend the other 99% of us. So, when you hear your name, please stand up to be recognized, and I'd ask everybody hold your applause to the end so that we can hear every name. The following students are enlisting into the U.S. Army: Jasmine Campbell, Jocelyn Garcia, Catherine Guzman, Teresa Knighton, Ashley Trojan. The following students are entering the U.S. Marine Corps: Dominic Caputo, Bradley Lavasetta, Nicholas Malin Levantino, Travis Mazza, Marcus Oliver Jr., Anthony Pizzuti, Ryan Murphy Castro. Entering the U.S. Navy: Joseph Rodriguez, Peter Vu, and last but not least, entering the U.S. Air Force, Gavin Samuelson. Ladies and gentlemen. We'd ask that those seniors please stand once again to be recognized, and thank you for your service. We also ask a big round of applause for all of our veterans that are in attendance, and we ask them to please stand. Thank you for your past service. Finally, we'd like to thank the Mastic Fire Department and the Brookhaven Fire Department for the beautiful backdrop behind our stage here. Give those volunteers a big round of applause. Thank you, congratulations, enjoy your day.
At this time, I would like to introduce the class salutatorian for the class of 2018, Michelle Lara.
Good morning, William Floyd. Congratulations to my fellow classmates on making it through this amazing yet challenging era of our lives that we call high school. None of us would be here today without the immense support from our Board of Education, administrators, staff, teachers, family, and friends. Our journeys would be incomplete without their consistent support and guidance in our endeavors. Like a tree, we have grown into a class that reached new heights and became stronger regardless of any circumstances. A well-known saying in Hispanic culture is the phrase "que será, será," which roughly translates to "whatever will be, will be." Though in life we have had to deal with whatever will be, it has been our responsibility to make our lives and our accomplishments our own. To achieve that, we all had to confront and defeat hardships. At one point or another, we knew how it felt to be burdened by the world. Yet, by standing strong and remaining loyal, unique approaches to the world were carved out. Every single one of us has encountered entirely unique sets of circumstances that challenged us to our limits and made us discover the priceless value of persistence. Truth be told, we could not control the situations into which we were born. Some of us have dealt with adversity, poverty, hunger, or illness. Some of us come from families who have never received a higher education or who don't know how to speak English. Yet, in these 4 years of being challenged, we were able to reach out to new people, thrive despite any challenges, and prosper. In the midst of this great adventure we call life, we have to keep in mind that no matter how large the forest, no two trees ever grow exactly the same. Similar to how the means of personal growth between two people is never the same. Whether it is by proving ourselves on the field, studying hard after failing a test, being patient in mastering difficult skills, playing live for an audience, or by simply sticking to our morals in a time of crisis, we were forced to mature in one way or another. Not only that, but this ability to adapt and overcome is something we will use for the rest of our lives. The tendency to thrive amidst difficulties is now embedded in our roots. Though it's tempting to forget our roots as we step into tomorrow's bright future, we must remember that, like a tree, these roots are what made us the capable and successful students we are today. If anything, the difficulties we face should be worn like a badge of honor. When we finally grew from them, we took a large step in developing into a sturdier, more mature version of ourselves, even if it meant having to disobey the laws of gravity pushing us against the ground. The future has the deceptive tendency of disguising its challenges as something unknown and foreign. By posing as a new threat we have never seen before, it is easy to become anxious and fearful of what can occur. Yet, our leaves of experience and bark of strength tell a different story. No matter how distant success may seem, the truth is we have been through growth like this before without even realizing it. We need to remember that whatever will be, but from there it will be our responsibility to project ourselves into a valuable future. From here on out, we have control over our own lives. We are citizens of a new millennium. Our presence has never been more important, crucial, or demanded. It is no secret that the weight of the world will be on our shoulders. Yet, Class of 2018, the challenge before us is to grow to our maximum height and to branch out as far as we can in all our future endeavors. As we embrace the excitement of today, we must be sure to remember our roots and to be thankful to the forces of nature that have shaped us into who we are. At this point in history, the world will demand the most, and the foundations we have gained here at Floyd will do nothing but help us provide it. Congratulations to the William Floyd class of 2018.
now I'd like to introduce the Superintendent of William Floyd Schools, Mr. Kevin Costa.
Good morning to the William Floyd School community. Congratulations to all who have walked across this stage in past years, and to those who are about to join the proud William Floyd alumni. The journey that William Floyd class of 2018 has taken is one that they have not traveled alone. I would like to personally acknowledge and thank all of the loved ones and significant positive influences seated here today, and recognize those who cannot be here with us. I can tell you, as a proud father of 3 children, it truly takes a city of positive influences inside and outside of school for students to reach their goals in order to walk across this stage. Graduating from William Floyd is a tremendous accomplishment that you should all be very proud of. The journey it took to get here might be different for some of you. In certain cases, we've had the privilege of educating you academically and socially for the past 13 years. And alternatively, some of you may have joined us this school year. Although the journey was not the same for all, I am so pleased that we are all here together and we've reached this point on this glorious day. Today, together, we are all William Floyd. As our class of 2018 gets ready to become alumni of the William Floyd School District in a few short moments, I offer them these last words of guidance that I have always followed. My father always reminds me that life is much more of a marathon than a sprint. You must persevere through the challenges of what can be, at times, a long and grueling race. In order to persevere, you need guidance, support, assistance, and most of all, love. Thank you for being part of this marathon at William Floyd. It has truly been a privilege and a pleasure to work with the students in this graduating class. These special and talented individuals have persevered and succeeded through this great race, and they are all ready for their next chapters. William Floyd alumni and published author John Pissarro provided me with very meaningful and valuable words of wisdom. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Think about that. Any goal you set, it is possible. I stand here in front of you, addressing you as a superintendent, as living proof of that. Surround yourself with supporters who believe in you and who are invested in your success, both professionally and personally. And remember, when things don't go the way you planned, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get ready to take on the next challenge. For remember, you are always Floyd Strong. And now the moment you have all worked so hard to achieve. The graduates of the class of 2018 will now prepare to receive your diplomas to be issued by the trustees of the Board of Education. Members of the Board of Education of the William Floyd School District, I hereby declare that the diploma candidates whose name are registered on the commencement program and who are seated before you to be graduates of the William Floyd class of 2018 from the William Floyd High School. By the authority granted to me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, I further declare that the graduates of the class of 2018 shall enjoy all rights, privileges, and responsibility which accrue to the graduates of an accredited high school in the State of New York. Congratulations.
Mr. Costa, then I now introduce to you and present to you the graduates of 2018.
Asma Asghar. Michelle Lara. Brooke Fernandez. Farjana Jahan. Catherine Guzman. Sophia Galvez. Brianna Lamonaco. Khadija Saad. Emma Martin. Julia Mastrup. Ayodele Osembemi. Marissa Mazzarella. Brittany Peralta. Jordan Cooper. Caitlin Sinetto. Kaylee Goodwin. Lauren Sichter. Julia Goodwin. Dabney Villasenor. Nia Smith. Shahira Youssef. Amanda Kane. Heath Berberich Jr.
Sarah Gross.
Joseph DeTillo. Ajua Anin. Daniel Lombardo. Michelle Delestro. Travis Mazza. Alexandra Delvecchio. Christopher Muchow.
Sebastian Kwilinski.
Alex Siegel.
Evan Mankey.
Sean Siegel.
Kenneth Beeman Jr.
Kevin Sturber. Diamond Theogene. Robert Tyani. Ashley Jarsdorfer. Albert Wheeler III. Madison Akisi. Justin Wheeler. Megan Healy. Summer Hoffman. Alyssa Sosnowskis. Alexis Horn. Sabrina Coombs. Rosie Holloman. Natalia Figueroa. Shannon Himes. Rhiannon Spence. Amaya Holland. Nicole Iney. Rachel Hubbard. Tatiana Vasquez. Jessica Ingram. Shanae Fuller. Kiera Horan. Danisha Douglas. Danielle Hubbard. Denisha Guile. Michaela Hudson.
Stanley Cadet.
Erica Jackson.
Tyler Higgins.
Tasnika Islam.
Brandon Hawthorne.
Amanda Porter.
Devin Lopez.
Ashlyn Houston.
Julian Green. Joseph Guzmano. Jason Alexander Jr. Justin Grimm. Kaishawn Bullard. Jake Hansen. Omar Loom. Christopher Hart. Antonio Basha. Avery Hauk. Taekwon Booker. Vincenzo Gugino. Hamad Rahman. Pablo Hernandez. Chester Battle Jr. Neil Gustafson.
Fatima Muhammad.
Trevor Harris.
Jasmine Campbell.
Gavin Henderson.
Juliet Gagliardo.
Jack Guzman.
Brittany Benson.
Alan Hernandez.
Alina Riccio.
Devin Hamilton.
Michelle Stewart. Jenna Lee Jackson. Kayla Kremer. Gianna Jerez. Sabrina Rosa. Winnie Jang. Jadea Banks. Jessica Jones. Adriana Wilson. Mary Jones. Angela Holmes. Leslie George. Tiandra Mayo. Nicole Judge. Antonio Williams. Theodora Costas. Jeremiah Martin. Delaney Kane. Justin Spivey. Cassandra Kavalakis. Justin Loaf. Caitlin Kearns. Joseph Pelosi Jr. Amanda Kempf. Mark Massimo. Aaron Kennedy. Jason Rising. Malaysia Kennings. Michael Tartarleone. Jenna Klaus. Brandon Smith. Ashley Lackner. Eric Hogan. Mary Jean-Marie. Nicholas Scalera III. Daniel Hintz. Martin Rubio. Adam Hogue. Gregory Thompson Jr. Petru Holden.
Oh, man.
Regine Ayala.
Tristan Horvath.
Walneris Almonte.
Ryan Hunt.
Caitlin Asanto.
Joel Adurvo.
Stephanie Badzo.
John Horvath.
Rebecca Barnett.
Jonathan Arizari.
Samantha Iletta.
Alan Hobson Jr.
Kayla Baker.
Jonathan Jernick.
Osner Ayildis.
Nicholas Jackson.
Simran Aftab.
Ryan Evans.
Layla Alcala.
Alani Lugo.
Shakira Baker.
Christina Lord.
Kellen Amaya.
Brianna Lagos.
Ilyana Barcenas.
Jessica Laguera.
Melissa Bells.
Kristen Lawrence.
Zachariah Aftab.
Gabriella Letieri.
Braden Allard.
Amber Laval.
Edgar Angamarca Reno.
Janae Lamar.
Jordy Alvarado.
Kelly Levertson.
Christian Amaya.
Blair Hess.
Daniel Acevedo.
Amanda Logan.
Michael Anderson.
Jenna Linsalata.
Kawena Booker.
Sarah Ladoraco.
Lashana Bullard Purdy.
Valeria Lagunas.
Shauna Brown.
Valentina Lazarus.
Juliana Barini.
Brian Joyner.
Tylasia Bolar.
Nicholas Kuchikois.
Isabella Bovenzi.
Eric Kaczynski Jr.
Sydney Bensig.
Timothy Clement.
Kiara Brucato.
Kurt Johnson.
Brianna Boris.
James Klaus.
Tamara Bradley.
Thomas Koch Jr.
Kashana Boggs.
Darius Johnson.
Amanda Berryman.
Joseph Kidney Jr.
Brianna Benitez.
Darian Johnson.
Michael Benetatos.
Bradley Latosetta.
Angel Barbeccio.
Emery Cantar.
Dylan Bender.
Colton Larkin.
Christopher Barrera.
Johanna Metz.
Quantrell Booker.
Paige Lyons.
Jordan Baglio.
Destiny Matson.
Michael Batelli Jr.
Brianna McGarrigle.
Mark Bachmeyer.
Tara McBride.
Stephen Benedict.
Avery Malazzi.
Sheraton Blocker.
Tyler Meehan.
Brian Avila.
Kara Metzger.
Mohammed Bouillon.
Megan Miller.
Leonard Barone Jr.
Erin Malone.
Yasmin Chandler.
Annalise Musimo.
Anna Castillo Hernandez.
Emmanuel Martinez.
Rihanna Candelario.
Joshua
Antoinette Butts Miller.
Andrew Lever.
Skylar Cerace.
Nicholas Malin Levantino.
Olivia Cagliano.
Luke Liebenow.
Taylor Cahill.
Ryan Maley.
Janelle Sizan.
Logan Mancini.
Miranda Carlo.
Samuel Lenz.
Sana Chaudhry.
Derek Morio.
Jenny Cabrera.
Francis Marino IV.
Ayana Cambada.
Carlos Martinez Mejia.
Emma Bo Macris.
Christian Meehan.
Lucas Barisi. Esperencia Narcisse.
Dante Brooks, Shinice Mosley, Andrew Brust, Serena Montanez, Cody Buckman, Dulce Molina, Lamik Broughton, Meadow Murphy, Anthony Brown, Jackie Lynn Murphy, Jonathan Fermil, Marcia Narvaez Sinchi, Joshua Bremner, Cassandra Negron, Dijon Fulgen, Chelsea Morris,
Tanya Cruz,
Ivana Munoz,
Johnny Cox,
Kaylee Monahan,
Callie Colleran,
Veronica Molina Cueva,
Courtney Cronin,
Alicia Murray,
Kristen Cortagino,
Dylan Mercado,
Rachel Quadrado,
Derek Meyer,
Jean Marie Corey,
Jaden Matas,
Brianna Clementi,
Yerlin Mokeda,
Ivory Cologne,
Jonathan Merkel,
Cassidy Connolly,
Joshua Morgenstern,
Courtney Connolly,
Ryan Murphy Castro,
Michaela Coleman,
John Mula,
Cassidy Crishoni,
Stephen Nagel I made it!
Anthony Casello,
Scott Namath Jr.,
Alexis Callie,
Garrett Musto,
Andrew Carney,
Cameron Montemarano,
Stephen Cardona,
Michael Mingo,
Giovanni Campanella,
Ulyssia Pascal,
James Bush, Katie Ortez, Evan Catania, Gina Joy Notaro, Dominic Caputo, Amanda Olson, Jesus Canales Reyes, Autumn Parisi, Mauricio Cardenas, Gabrielle Palada, Elvin Carranza, Jessica Palada, Jacqueline Delval, Teresa Nugent, Alyssa De Oliveira, Tiffany Negron, Emily Drell, Esmeralda Noriega, Brianna Diaz, Cassidy Ostrowski, Quasia Daniels, Alexa Overmeyer, Samantha Descalzo, Brianna O'Connor, Amber Donnelly, Michael Newhouse, Lamptey Dang, Christian Nordstrom, Alyssa Kumo, Brendan Nevins, Shatasia Demond, Thomas Panicola, Chloe DeGraw, Stephen Nielsen, Talia Dungvort, Jason Passaro, Alyssa Correo, Michael Paris, Nicholas Estacio, Alonzo Parr, Richard Cooney, Carlos Paredes, Christopher Cortez, Zachary Palladino, Kyrie Coleman, Ashley Papira, Joshua Corrado, Melissa Petrosky, Jose Calantes Jr., Christina Polidoro, Calvin Cobb, Haley Pinheiro, Brandon Coonan, Brittany Petrosian, Timothy Clower, Shannon Pierce, Jared Chen, Denora Quinones, Edgar Cinto, Jocelyn Quintanilla, Roberto Cifuentes Portillo, Nyasia Peoples, Luca Columbano, Rosemary Principali, Manuel Serrato, Cameron D. Pena, Jessica Esposito, Erica Pierre, Noel Finn, Catherine Paula Williams, Adriana Flores Gonzalez, Angel Rivera, Daria Fatizio, Brian Restrepo. Haley Frangipani. Jordan Cortez. Jocelyn Garcia. Felix Reyes. Nicole Frage. Matthew Riccardi. Clarissa Flores. Ryan Ramsey. Leslie Fernandez. Elias Perez. Alimatu Fowl. Anthony Pizzuti. Jade Felix. Damien Perrone. Savannah Edwards. Jose Reyes. Annika Friedrich. Jonathan Pasantes. Alex DeLuca. Justin Povey. Samuel Dankowski. Dante Reese. Angelo Cucuzzo.
Dominique Reyes.
Brendan Deschênes.
Jana Rios.
Anthony Delgado.
Alexis Ramdine.
Zachary DeMarcos.
Talia Rivera.
Charles Cortez.
Tanalee Rivas.
Andrew DeGraff Williams.
Emily Ramirez Collado.
Dylan Cummings.
Selena Rivera.
Ryan Cruz.
Kayla Roden.
Ramel Delgado.
Jessica Rodriguez.
Daniela Guardado.
Amber Rios.
Crystal Gonzalez.
Anastasia Roberts.
Charlize Gonzalez.
Christine Remian Rivera.
Brianna Gonzalez.
Kenya Ramos Ortez.
Jalen Gomez.
Michael Scatura.
Virginia Glegler.
Joseph San Pietro.
Jocelyn Garag.
Nelson Rodriguez.
Samantha Gingrich.
Gavin Samuelson.
Ramona Gilio.
Gary Roth Jr.
Sarah Gurley.
Ralph Samant.
Caitlin Gerard.
Nicholas Russo.
Jalinda Gaston.
James Seeger III.
Nigeria Gaskin.
Joseph Rodriguez.
Marlesius Garcia.
Amber Rowe.
Estras Fuentes Hernandez.
Sandy Samaniego.
Brandon Ecke.
Adriana Rosario.
Jalil Dillard.
Elizabeth Scalera.
Giovanni Fiore.
Camilla Salcido.
Isa Durdu.
Caitlin Shandell.
Jonathan Feliciano.
Alicia Russo.
Cody Faust.
Callie Rojas.
Zachary Eaton Jones.
Miranda Sapio.
Yuli Domi.
Thea Schieferstein.
Alexander Diaz.
Kayla Roof.
Rigoberto Diaz.
Alexa Romeo.
David DeSanto.
Lauren Santagata.
Nolan Demelfi.
Julia Samuelson. Leanna Hessler.
Curtis Smith Jr.
Cristalina Herrera.
Patrick Scucciarini.
Sofia Hernandez.
Jesse Safar.
Roxana Hernandez.
Emmanuel Sladky.
Andra Henry.
Freddie Soto Leva.
Stephanie Hendrickson.
Jason Sol Zelaya.
Alyssa Heckman.
David Shapiro.
Haley Hatfield.
Jacob Spera.
Emily Hatch.
Tyreek Solomon.
Saisha Harris.
Ronald Shorter.
Faiza Hamid.
Michael Ciro.
Haley Gunning. Dominique Seymour. Ada Gomez. Sarah Smith. Brianna Gully. Ashley Scuderi.
Sadat Gresham.
Alicia Spatafor.
Ewart Gordon Jr.
Shayla Scott.
Darian Gordon.
Naomi Soto.
Dylan Goodwin.
Brianna Marie Spicer.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
Elizabeth Ciano.
Nicholas Goldie.
Priscilla Soto Reyes.
Joseph Garufi.
Maruk Shazazi.
Robert Gilman,
Brianna Sharkey,
Anthony Gabler,
Chelsea Shurin,
Brian Ginocchio,
Caitlin Sotar,
Gabriella Tomish,
Brandon Troach,
Abigail Torenzo,
John Stark,
Adrian Torres,
Tylee Trent,
Jennifer Suarez,
Trayvon Trent,
Cassidy Sutton,
Braulio Torres,
Destiny Swan,
Dante Thorne,
Michelle Silbert,
Elijah Stevens,
Tara Staub,
Kobe Stitt,
Taviana Stevens,
Michael Tran,
Megan Stapelli,
James Tate,
Samantha Streeter,
Daniel Torres,
Joel Ward,
Daryl Stucker Jr.,
Tyrese Walker,
Christina Vidal,
Matthew Walbrawl,
Melanie Medina,
Peter Vu,
Gianna Ventura,
Angel Velasquez,
Ashley Troche,
Jamie Velasquez,
Bonnie Tran,
Scott Tuffarella,
Sandra Vivar Marin,
Colin Twining,
Miriam Umanzar,
Marvin Umanzar,
Kylie Uffman,
Jordan Vasquez,
Amberly Volka, Jessica Williamson, Nicole Venditto, Faith Zwolinski,
Eric Worthner, Thomas Worth, Boston Wingate, Alan Zavala, Brandon Zack, Ty Williams, Anthony Zayas, congratulations.
It's not official in the title. Hold on. Hope you don't lose that. Okay. Right now, I would like to introduce the class valedictorian of 2018, Ms. Asma Asghar.
Good morning, Board of Education, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Coster, High School Principal, Mr. Scotto, administrators, teachers, parents, families, and friends. Most of all, good morning to the phenomenal William Floyd High School class of 2018. It is my great honor to stand before you as your valedictorian. 8 years ago, my family and I immigrated from Pakistan to the United States, crossing over 7,000 miles of ocean and land. At the time, I was afraid because I couldn't speak English, and I was nervous about how I would adapt to my new culture. I was also fearful that because I was different, I would not be valued or accepted. But I quickly learned that William Floyd is a warm, welcoming, and accepting community that values our uniqueness. I imagine many of us have experienced the same trepidation that I felt when I first moved here. Just like stepping a foot on a new land, most of us were probably nervous as we left middle school and began our studies at the high school. We were uncertain about entering a new school, questioning if our individuality, our distinct talents and backgrounds would be appreciated. The answer, as most of us can attest, is yes. From my first year at William Floyd Elementary School, and as I continued along through middle school and to this great high school, I learned valuable lessons. Perhaps the most important one being that the strength of this community is not in what makes us the same, but rather in the beauty of our differences. William Floyd is extraordinary because it welcomes and appreciates our diversity, not only in cultural background, but also in varied academics, athletics, and extracurricular interests as well. And we have been quite successful in these endeavors. Together, we have brought home numerous regional and state awards. Our science research students triumphed at the Long Island Science Congress, earning high honors. Our CTE culinary arts students were named grand champions at the Disney cooking competition. Our girls track team recently concluded its best season in history, winning a state championship in the 4x200 meter relay. The football team clinched a playoff spot for the 16th consecutive year and made it to Suffolk County Championship. Our music department featured 5 all-state musicians and was just inducted into Long Island Music Hall of Fame. And our art students were recognized at the New York State Portfolio Day, earning distinguished honor. Of course, we cannot forget youth and government, which continue to dominate by bringing home 8 state leadership positions. As well as NJROTC, which received the Distinguished Unit Award for the 2nd time in the past 3 years. Right now, we have a mix of emotions: nervousness, excitement, and yes, optimism about the world we're about to step into. Most of us are probably just as nervous right now as I was when I first came to the United States from Pakistan, and just as anxious as we were when we first began our studies at the high school. While I may have literally crossed thousands of miles from Pakistan to my new home in this community, together we have all came across many miles and journeys during our time here at Floyd. Time magazine describes our generation as the most diverse generation ever, which is both a benefit and a responsibility. We're about to step into a world entangled with complicated problems. Therefore, communication and understanding of different viewpoints becomes vital. Remember these lessons of this diverse community that we call home, a community that has encouraged us to understand varied perspectives. Use these understandings to confront challenges and excel at the highest level. We must work together as part of a community of mankind to support each other, to achieve solutions to not only to our own intermediate personal problems, but also to problems on a larger scale. Let us work together to bring light to others in darkness, combat injustice, and push boundaries of scientific and technological achievement. Though our paths may differ and our dreams may vary, never forget where we have come from and those who have helped us along the way, giving their time and unyielding love and support. Never forget the lessons we have learned from this diversity of Floyd, and let us take these lessons with us to our new destinations. In the words of the youngest Nobel Peace Prize winner, Malala Yousafzai, let us make our future now, and let us make our dream tomorrow's reality. Congratulations, class of 2018. I now ask you to join me in moving our tassels from right to left, officially making us graduates of William Floyd High School. At this time, I'd like to call Mrs. Devaney up to the stage. As John C. Maxwell once said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way.
Miss Devaney, although we only shared 1 year together, the memories will last a lifetime. Your compassion, open mind, and hard work has made 2018 the most memorable year of our high school careers. You advocated for our independence and fiercely encouraged us to set goals while persistently checking on us to ensure that we accomplished these goals. You went above and beyond to make sure that we made the best of our final year at William Floyd High School. Beyond being a great advisor, you've been our biggest support, our role model, mentor, and someone who has always been there for us. Thank you for all the time you have dedicated to the class of 2018. Thank you for all the memories you've helped us make, but most importantly, thank you for coming into our lives and impacting it as much as you have.
I'd like to invite Mr. Devaney up to the stage. Teachers who inspire realize there will always be rocks in the road ahead of us. There will be stumbling blocks or stepping stones. It all depends on how we use them. Anonymous. An honorable man, a respectful man, a wise man. Mr. Devaney exemplifies a model citizen in all facets. Mr. Devaney has a personality that allows him to share a lesson with each and every student who is fortunate enough to work with him. He spreads positivity while maintaining realism, and he approaches every obstacle with a practical and positive mindset. He's a staff member whom students can reach out to for assistance. He's a methodical problem solver and a relatable mentor. Mr. Devaney will stand up for those who show devotion. He will go to battle for those who have integrity. He will go to the end of the world for his students, co-workers, and friends. His commitment to our community is remarkable. Mr. Devaney is a truly superior educator, advisor, and friend.
William Floyd High School chorus graduating seniors of the class of 2018 come forward to sing A Parting Blessing.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to thank Barbara DiOrio and the members of the senior chorus. We would also like to thank Ms. Pisano, our assistant principal, and her secretaries, and the entire staff that organized this day for us. The entire building and grounds crew who made everything look the way it does. Mr. Michael Cordero and the sound and light and stage crew. And I just want to announce that the students will be processing back into the building through the same route in which they came. And pictures will be taken in the north and south lobby and the south lots outside the building, the north and south lots. Your students will let you know where they're going. And I wish all of you the best. I want to congratulate everyone and best of luck to the class of 2018.